Our first case is about the tragic death of a man described by almost everyone as pleasant, charming, cultured and intelligent. A slightly shy man, apparently without an enemy in the world, Murray Erskine. Sometime last December, probably on the evening of Friday the 15th, he was murdered. The Royal Opera House at Covent Garden.
Sorry I was a bit late.
Not to worry, we've got plenty of time. Have a glass of wine first, shall we?
Murray Erskine came here frequently. Indeed, back home he had a big collection of classical records. He was also something of a wine buff. Back at his flat he had a store of almost 500 fine bottles.
Chablis Cru, Chablis, Sancerre, Muscadet.
Is the Sancerre the 87?
It is indeed, sir.
We'll have a bottle of that one then, please.
Right, sir.
Perfect.
He lived by himself in a basement in Norland Square in London's Notting Hill. He was regarded as a quiet and pleasant neighbour. Most of Murray's friends knew that he was gay. Few knew that he also had a streak of masochism. That could well be connected to his death. Just around the corner is the Norland Arms. The publican remembers Murray being there sometime in November.
Pint of Lowenbrow, please.
Murray used to come in to the pub 2 or 3 times a week. Not every week. Never at the weekends. No, it's 150, please.
There we are.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
He often came in on his own. And on occasions he was joined by a young couple.
It's late, isn't it? Thanks very much. Thanks very much, cheers.
It was my impression that these meetings were pre-arranged. The couple, well, they looked like a professional couple on their way home from work. They were both smartly dressed and would stay and chat with Murray for about half an hour. Shortly after the couple left, another man would join Murray. He would sit down and Murray would get up and get him a drink, usually a half pint of lager. I first saw this friend of Murray's in October, and the last time I saw him with Murray was mid-November last year. Well, they used to stay for about half an hour, and they would leave together.
So, how's
2 days
things?
before Murray disappeared, he invited a friend round to his flat for dinner.
Well, I'm dying to tell you. You know my friend the Rhodesian?
Oh, yes. Is he still around?
As a matter of fact, he is, and he's coming to see me on Friday night.
That Friday morning, Murray went to work as usual. You could almost set the clock by him, leaving for the city at 8:30 and returning home promptly at 6:45. It's not known if Murray Erskine ever reached his home that night. Did the Rhodesian come to visit him? Did Murray come home to change and then go out again? Did you see him anywhere that Friday night? The next day, Murray's access card and checkbooks were used in London's West End. Someone who may have had a beard went into Austin Quay on the Strand.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Can I help you at all?
Yes, can I look at that watch, please?
Yes, certainly. It's quite a rare watch, actually. There are only 350 of those in the country.
And how much is it?
Well, it's usually 225, but we're selling it for £200.
Okay, that'll be fine. That's what I'm looking for.
Good.
Do you take access?
Yes, we do. I'll just get this authorised. Won't keep a moment.
Okay.
The name's Erskine. It expires August 1990. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
2 days later, just around the corner, London's Charing Cross Hotel. Someone booked a hire car under the name of Murray Erskine. He must have had to wait outside the hotel for an hour or so, since the driver had first gone to the wrong hotel.
Hi, I think this is for me.
Oh,
you are from the exit.
Sorry I'm so late.
that's
the wrong
all right.
place.
Don't worry.
If you'd like to get in, let's fill out some paperwork. I won't keep you long. Right then. Could I have your driving licence, please, sir?
Yeah, certainly.
Thank you. And can I have your access card, please? Thank you very much. Right, sir. Thank you, Mr. Erskine. Everything seems to be in order. I hope you enjoy the car. Shouldn't have any problems with it. Till next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
The delivery driver noticed the man sat in the car for about 5 minutes before driving off. During that week before Christmas, between Monday the 18th of December and Thursday the 21st, Murray's access card and chequebook were used frequently, always in London's West End. The red Fiesta was dropped off as arranged on Thursday morning, just behind King's Cross Station. From the mileage, the car had clearly been driven outside London. Several days elapsed over the Christmas and New Year period, and then here at London's Liverpool Street Station, Murray's card and chequebook were used again.
Can I have £50 worth of guilders, please? Can I have a 5-day return ticket to Holland, please?
Around now, Murray Erskine's bank had recognised his writing had been forged, and soon after this, his access card was blocked. When someone tried to use it in the Netherlands, it was seized. The River Cam in Cambridgeshire near Ely. From 2 days before Christmas, there'd been several sightings of a large black plastic bag that was floating in the water near this new pub, the 5 miles from anywhere. At least 3 witnesses thought it was a body, but no one told the police. Until 3 months later, these two were sailing on a day trip down the river.
It's bloody odd. We better have a look at that when we get back.
If you saw Murray Erskine on Friday the 15th of December after you left work, or any time after that, please do call us. Laurie Vanner, I gather you've had a tremendous amount of cooperation, and particularly from the gay community.
That's quite correct. The inquiry has taken us into a number of gay clubs, pubs and bars, and in fact we've received nothing but the best of cooperation there. We do know that Mr. Erskine met this man as a result of an advert in a Contact magazine here in London. We know that the man was into S&M and CP, both expressions which members of the gay community will understand, and we don't believe that Mr. Erskine is the only man which this Rhodesian could have met.
I have to ask you this, I mean, how discreet are you going to be if somebody rings up and is what they call a closet gay, their family, friends don't know?
We understand that people may feel vulnerable and reluctant to come forward, but we really do guarantee absolute discretion.
OK, the couple in the pub who were meeting Murray sometime October or November, you need to find them. Obviously they've got nothing to do with the crime, except that they might know who he was meeting later on.
It would certainly seem that their presence in the pub coincided with the visits of this other man. They may have seen him, Mr. Erskine may well have spoken about him.
Let's see this other man. What do we know about him?
He's been described to us as being in his mid-30s, about 6 foot tall, slightly above average build. His hair is dark down to his collar, and he's got an indistinct accent.
OK. Now, we also have a video fit of a man who was seen, that's a description in fact from the hire car delivery driver. It could well be the chap who bought the watch as well. Not dissimilar.
It's not dissimilar. That man was described to us as being in his early 30s, 5'11" tall, about average build. It's a well-trimmed beard and moustache with nice curly dark brown hair.
Clearly we need to find anybody who knows someone who could be known as the Rhodesian.
That's correct. Erskine referred to him as the Rhodesian or my Rhodesian friend. We only know from things that Mr. Erskine told his colleagues that the man had served in the Rhodesian army, possibly in their version of the SAS, coming back to England after independence.
Or at least he said he had.
That's
correct.
correct.
I don't know whether he had or not, presumably. Incidentally, this is one of the Seiko Yachtmaster watches. There are only 350 of these in the country. If you know someone who's got one of those, particularly in conjunction with one of these, which is a watch cover case, and in conjunction possibly with one of these too, which is a Euro belt pouch, something he might wear around his waist. And then do give us a call, particularly if any of the descriptions match or anything else seems odd to you. Here's the number if you can help in any way, 081, remember the new code, 811 8055, 081 811 8055. Or you can try the Instant Room at Kensington, which is Greater London, that's 081 741 6022. That's 081 741 6022.